of the town and led by a company of dancing women. These almost certainly would have been Devadasi. The making of music and dance in the temple context is very much to do both with celebrating the god, but also entertaining the god. And this is part of the role of those who are providers and servants of the god of the temple, that they should meet the daily needs of the deity. They provide food, bathe the deity, dress the deity, and provide, recite prayers, and offer entertainment for the god's pleasure.
While the subject of most ancient sculptures and friezes was the divine, here it is the royal themes which occupy the artist. In the early reliefs at Vijayanagara, the sculptor has used a simple style, without foreshortening or perspective. This seems to derive from hero stones of the folk art traditions, which were made to celebrate great deeds. As in the earlier memorial stones, the men and women are made with robust bodies. Quite often, they are seen gesticulating. Physical power and an expressive quality are typical of early Vijayanagara art. This period is characterized by long bands of narratives made in shallow relief. The effect is pictorial rather than sculptural, and these are reminiscent of the format which paintings were beginning to take in this period. Granite, which was quarried at the site itself, is the medium out of which these were carved. However, they were covered with a fine plaster and were painted. Some plaster which remains on parapets and gateways displays the quality of the original workmanship. This is the first time in India that royal pavilions were made with basements of stone. Previously, all palaces were made of ephemeral materials. The permanence of stone was reserved for structures dedicated to that which was eternal, beyond the illusory and passing personalities of the material world. Here, in this time, we see significant changes taking place. There are a large number of palace structures and pleasure pavilions which survive at Hampi. The Ramachandra temple was most probably made towards the end of the 15th century and added to in the 16th century. The enclosure wall of the temple continues the themes seen in the friezes of the Mahanaumi Dibba. The carvings here are finely finished and have a more controlled and formal presentation than the earlier ones. The liveliness of the Dibba carvings is not found here in this courtly style. The lowest panel shows elephants. The second has horses with grooms, and the third has parading soldiers. Above these are dancers and musicians, and the top register shows the festivities of the Vasantotsava. The figures all move in a clockwise direction towards the eastern gateway of the temple. In the lower four panels, a seated royal figure is made to whom the rows of men, women, and animals are coming to pay homage.